Did you know that soda pop can keep your jewelry organized? Hi everyone, it's Pam with Organizer AZ 911 and welcome to another episode of my FAB or FLOP series where I scour the internet looking for organizing and household tasks to put to the test to see if they are truly a fabulous idea or a flop of an idea. And this week's episode, I wanted to put to a test a jewelry organizing hack that I thought looked kind of interesting. It's been all over the internet for a while, and it was this one here. It is making a jewelry organizer out of Mountain Dew bottles. And all you need for this is some empty 3 empty 2-liter bottles and then a 1-liter pop bottle. You'll need a drill, a razor blade, possibly scissors too, a 12-inch threaded rod, some flat washers, and some hex nuts. Okay, now the article that showed this jewelry organizer said that she used less than $4 worth of product. And yeah, the threaded rod, the nuts and bolts, yeah, that ran about $4 at the hardware store. But you gotta also calculate in the cost of your pop, so it's usually another $4 worth on top of that. So overall cost should be around $8 for this jewelry organizer. And what you basically do with this is you cut off the bottom section of the pop bottles, okay? And once you've cut them off, you drill a hole in the middle, feed the rod through that hole and attach it with the washers and the bolts. And you can even further cut this bottom part out to make kind of a flower petal on one of your rungs so you can hang bracelets and necklaces there as well. So based on the instructions I saw online, I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so it's I cut off the bottoms of the 3 2-liter, and this is my little 1-liter bottom. And it's kind of neat because the bottles have a little rim that you can follow a line, so it's easy to keep it fairly straight. I did find the scissors worked a lot faster. I got started with the razor blade, and then the scissors just made it so much faster and easier. Now the next thing I'm going to do is take this one piece, because it suggests making little flower petals. So you actually will cut little divots. See where these little bulges come to hold the bottom of it? In between those, you kind of cut down and you make little flower petals out of this so that you can hang your necklaces and bracelets on it. So I'm going to do that next. Okay, so basically I just kind of looped back and forth. Now the article says to smooth these out you can use a Dremel or a metal file. But I didn't have a Dremel and I didn't want to purchase a metal file just for this. Now for the fun. So this is a 1/4-inch rod. In order to drill the holes here, I couldn't start off with my 1/4-inch drill bit because it wasn't, as you could see, wasn't even going through. So we went with a smaller drill bit, started a little hole, went to the 1/4-inch drill bit. It was still too tight, obviously. You gotta go a little bit bigger than the rod. So I used a 5/16 drill bit, and now the rod fits easily through the hole. Now the first one you put in upside down, and that becomes your base. You put the washer up there and then the nut after that, and then on the top another washer, and then tighten a nut down onto that as well. Okay, and it's ready for the other layers. Okay, so there you have it. It's fairly sturdy, I have to say, but let's load it up with some jewelry and see how it works. So there you have it. Here's the thing, they said you could hang necklaces or something on this bottom, and really with the 12-inch rod, I don't think it's really tall enough. Although I'd worry if you did go with a taller rod that it might get really easily toppled over, because this is holding up pretty well. I was surprised. I was not expecting this to be as sturdy as it is. I mean, you can bump into it and it's not tipping over. I really thought this base wasn't going to be strong enough. So, you know, if you don't have too many necklaces, you have some options here, because like I said, you can just drape more over the same one if you'd like, but I worry about things getting tangled, so that might be another potential problem. You know, I put the bracelets on there as well for that, and I put some pins on the inside, and one of the things they showed in the video and the description too was that you could hang the little dangly earrings off of all along the side here for added storage. I put my bracelets, some of my bracelets in there, and rings, and then just little earring posts in here. So functionality wise, gotta give this one a fab. Overall look wise, not bad. You could probably opt to either use a colored bottle like they showed in the article. I will put the link below so you can go to it, and or you could opt to possibly spray paint the bottle, you know, bottoms yourself. However, I don't know if it would easily scratch off. That would be something, you know, to try if you wanted to make it a certain color for you. But like I said, it does definitely hold jewelry well. It doesn't tip like I thought it would. This option of hanging your dangling earrings along the whole outer rim, that's a lot of storage, and you could even do it on this top one as well. I think things could have potential of getting lost or misplaced here, but like I said, overall I'm surprised. I was expecting to give this a flop, but I am going to give this a fab idea, with the stipulation of if it works for you. Every organizing idea, it's a very personal thing, organizing. What works well for someone does not work well for another person. So again, if this is something, it's inexpensive, $8 out the door, got all of the supplies needed. But yeah, it took about a half hour to make, $8, and you have a jewelry organizer. And like I said, I'm pretty shocked at how sturdy this thing is and how it doesn't tip. I was really expecting it to be one of those things that'll topple over at the top, you know, at the drop of a hat. So here we go, fab rating for this. Organizationally speaking, I think it'll work depending on the amount of jewelry you have. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this Fab or Flop episode. If you did, please poke that like button below. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It's that little red rectangle down below, right below this video. Click that and subscribe and join our organizing family. And if you have an organizing or household hack that you'd like me to give a try, leave the link to the hack in the comments below, and I'll see if I can give it a try. Okay, I'm Pam with Organizer Easy 911. I'll catch you next time.